they just didn't know that they had the Emancipation Proclamation. So that's perfect. Greg, I pulled up a study. Speaking of what we were talking about here, there was an actual study done on liberal women, okay?
Okay.
Over 30% of conservative men and women say they are completely satisfied with their life, compared to just 20% of liberal men and 15% of liberal women. The gap between liberals and conservatives was even wider on mental health. Over 35% of conservative men and women say they were completely satisfied with their mental health, compared to, again, just 20% of liberal men and 15% liberal women. And I was thinking to myself, how could you be happy when all you're doing is sitting around thinking about how bad the world is and how, anybody that disagrees with you has an opinion? Now, the other interesting thing about this, I was thinking about this, Greg, you can directly correlate when society in the West started spinning downhill with the suffrage movement. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But look, they even cite that in this study. They say that women were happier when they were apolitical. Greg.
I'll tell you what, this is a show unto itself, seriously. But I love those statistics. There are so many punchlines in there, Mikey, for those statistics. But the one that jumps out at me, think about this. I'm almost giggling. I'm listening to those statistics. So what you're saying, is liberal women, from what I heard, are the most unhappy in society. That's what I'm hearing, right?
That's correct. And mentally ill.
But here's the deal. What's interesting, Mike, if you'll notice, 90% of the press is liberal women.
Yeah.
And 90% of the Karens,
including Don Lemon,
are liberal. The Karen, Don Lemon, the Karen.
Liberal men or women?
God. But they're the unhappiest. Before the break, this just jumped in my mind. It's so true. The Karens, I see them. I see the Karens, the angry folks, the people in the survey, they're so unhappy with their husbands and their marriages. Anyhow, I used to go to my auto managers, because I trained so many managers and supervised guys over the years in my day. And this wasn't always liberal women, but sometimes you'd see like a real hysterical